Hi guys, it's Michelle, and today's video is going to be something very different than what I've ever done before. I mean, it is kind of going to be like a rant video, because I felt like ranting about this, which is weird for me because I am never comfortable talking about this subject. I don't talk about it to my friends, I don't talk about it online, I barely talk about it to my family. It's only when they're like annoying me about it, and not that it's like a bad thing to annoy me about it. I guess, you know, I don't know. It's basically just why I hate being fat. And it's so weird to even say that because it's not usually a word that I use to describe myself, not because I'm ignorant to it. Like, I know that I am. It's just like weird to hear myself say it. And I don't know why, I just felt like making this video when I was in a really upset mood about it, because I go through times where I feel okay and then other times where I just feel really like depressed about my weight, and it sucks. And I thought, you know, maybe I could help someone out with this and help you guys. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I feel like it could go for people who feel insecure about anything about themselves. It's so strange because I was thinking about it while I was like lying in bed, and I was like, it's weird because I see these like plus sized models like Tess Holliday or like Ashley Graham, which she's barely like, I don't feel like she's not that plus size, but still, like, I see people who are bigger than me, who are smaller than me, or who are like generally like the same size as me. And I never see them how like I see myself. And I don't know if that's just me, because I know like body positivity is like a thing that people try to advocate for and like say that it's important, which I think it is important. I do think health is also important though, so I want to stress that. I don't think it's healthy to be severely overweight. Obviously, like, it's not healthy to be severely underweight. Like, it's the same thing. You should be average like weight for your height and like your age and stuff, because that's just generally how you be healthy. And it's not to say like if you are overweight you're fucking dying, because, you know, technically I'm healthy. Like, I don't have any diseases that I know of, obviously. I have normal blood levels, other than a little bit of lack of B12 because I am vegan, and we're going to talk about being vegan too. More like being a fat vegan, because that's honestly just embarrassing sometimes. And also like I like don't have like high cholesterol or high blood pressure or anything like that, which can happen if you are overweight. Actually, I was like a normal weight when I was growing up until like I would say like 3rd grade, and that's when I started just gaining weight. My dad is overweight, but my mom is not, and she never was. My sister never was. My sister got the small nose and not being overweight. Like, she honestly got lucky, and she's a smart one, so like I'm kind of the fucked up child, but I think my parents still like me. But it's just so weird because I never see those models. Like, I mean, I know that they are models, so obviously they're pretty, but even like just plus size people in general, I never see them in the gross way that I see myself when I look in the mirror. And that sounds so bad to say, and I know it just sounds depressing, and it's not always like that. Like, I don't always feel like I look so gross, but like I feel like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, and it sounds so stupid because I feel like other people have talked about it, but you really do see yourself in a way that other people don't, and you see yourself worse than other people see you. Like, genuinely, I never notice if a girl has a double chin, or a boy or whoever, if they're overweight. I never notice if they have a double chin, or I never notice if they have cellulite. I never notice if their thighs are too big, or if their arms like look a certain way. Like, I never see them as like ugly like how I see myself, and that's just, I don't want you to pity me, because sometimes I'm like, bitch, I look fucking cute, like, let's go. And I feel like a lot of you might be confused because I don't ever talk about this, so I feel like I seem like a pretty confident person because people ask me, how are you so confident? And I'm like, I'm fucking not. Like, that's the thing, is I use being funny or being whatever, funny, being, you know, stupid as like a way of coping with it. And it's, I don't know, it's really, really honestly a lot of stress, because it really does affect your everyday life, because it affects me in a ways that like no person who isn't overweight or like conscious about their weight would like think it would affect you. Like I used to like want to cry every time I had to get on a school bus. I don't know why, just like the thought of having to like choose a seat made me so fucking nervous. And things like that, like having to get up in front of the class made me nervous because I thought I was gonna like bump into stuff. I would like measure out in my head like a walkway to see if I could like fit through it. And it's not like I'm like huge, like I'm not like a 400-pound person, but like the things that go through my head, it's so crazy. And I don't know, I guess I'm asking if anyone else ever feels like that or feels like you have to like just be a certain, I don't know, it's so weird. The things that go through my head when I worry about it, and it's like, it's just embarrassing. It's like all the time I am worrying about it, and I like wish that I couldn't. When I did theater, like half the reason why I didn't want to audition for anything is because of the thought of costuming and all that shit like made me so anxious that like I couldn't even bear it, which is ironic because I was literally costume manager one time, and a bad one by the way, but I did have to take measurements of people, but I never like thought twice when I measured someone who was plus sized. Like it's just not something that goes through my head, so I don't know why I think it goes through other people's heads. It's so weird. Like I was never bullied in school about it really. I would say like a couple comments came up in my lifetime in real life about being overweight, but never to the extent like where I've seen other people go through it, and I don't even know how those people manage, because if someone were putting me on blast about like that every day, like I don't even understand how people go through that like with bullying, because I don't know, I just guess I was fortunate. I wasn't even like a cool kid like in middle school or like elementary school. No one bullied me about that. It's something so strange to me, and I think about that a lot, and I think that could help people is whenever I feel bad about myself or about my like skin, or I'm like, oh my god, I look so gross, like my cellulite or like my fucking arms, I'm like, ew, they're too big, like I don't like the way this looks on me because my arms look big in this, or my thighs show too much, or like I don't know, it's like I get so self-conscious about these things, especially my side profile. I get so self-conscious. I see all these insecurities in myself that other people have. Like these other plus size people definitely have double chins or cellulite or stretch marks. But it's so weird because I never notice it on them. And like I just see myself as this gross, like I just see gross sometimes in the mirror. Like not all the time obviously, but sometimes I just see myself and I'm just like, ew, like I just don't want to look like this anymore, blah blah blah, and I just feel so bad about myself. And it's so weird because I know that people probably aren't thinking that about me, because I don't think that way about people like Tess Holliday or Ashley Graham or whoever like is just like a plus size person just throughout the day, not even just models. I'm just using models because I mean, you're not gonna know like random people. I feel like that's kind of an important lesson to learn, and when I realized that, I feel like I needed to say it because maybe it'll help someone else, even though it does barely helps me. I mean, sometimes it helps me get through the day that I'm like, okay, well, you might think you look disgusting, but there's no way that other people are gonna be noticing it because you don't notice that on someone else, so like what's the odds that someone's gonna notice it about you? And to be honest, the chances are slim. Like when is the last time you looked at a like a fat person and been like, they look so disgusting, like blah blah, this part of them, this part of them. Like yeah, you might notice that they're fat obviously, like you're not gonna look at somebody and be like, that part is disgusting. Like you're not gonna pick someone apart basically like you pick yourself apart. And that's kind of what I'm trying to say with this video. And now we're gonna move on to the weight loss situation, because if you're like me, then weight loss is one of the things that I wish I could do the most, but I just don't know if I'll ever be able to do it, which is scary to say because I don't picture myself being this way for the rest of my life. Like I do want to be fit, and there's just something, I just hate exercising. Like, I'm sorry, I just fucking hate it. I think the hardest thing is not even how you lose weight, because like obviously eating well and exercising sounds simple as hell, but if you've ever done it or almost done it or tried to do it, you'll understand that it's so hard to break past that barrier of being afraid of losing weight. And that's weird, it's to say, because obviously it's something I want to do, but afraid of it in the sense of I'm terrified that like it's so overwhelming, you know what I mean? Like, I have so much weight that I want to lose, and to think, I don't know, it's just, for some reason, it just feels like so overwhelming that I'd rather just ignore the fact that I want to lose weight and just continue my life normally than actually actively going to lose weight, because of the like the sense of overwhelming and the sense of being afraid of failure and not being able to do it. Even though I'm like not stupid, I know that it's the way you eat and like how you exercise, and like it's simple as that, but like at the same time it's such an internal struggle. And I think that's one of the hardest things, is being afraid of like, not after, but like of just like the road, like the journey. And I've tried different things. I don't think any of those fad diets are like where it should be. I'm trying to start High Carb Hannah, she's a vegan YouTuber. I'm trying to start like what she's doing, which is like an ebook. I got the ebook and I just need to take the time to actually do it. Which is sounds so stupid, and I get that. Like, I get that it sounds fucking dumb, but I hate it. Like, I hate being overweight. I just fucking hate it. I just want to be skinny, not even like skinny, just like normal size to me. I want to fit into clothes that I like wanting to fit into. I want to feel good about myself when I look in the mirror, and you know, that is also another scary thing, is that like, I'm scared I'll never feel good about myself looking in the mirror. Like, that would just suck. I want to have a nice décolletage, because I don't, like, there's fat here, so I don't have fucking, like, collarbones, barely. And I'm like, what if I don't have collarbones even after? Now I can feel them. I mean, obviously I have collarbones, but you know what I mean? I want to have, like, a poppin' jawline. And I don't know, it's just so weird, because I've never been able to see my adult self in a skinny way. Like, if you watch my roast videos, you know, like, as a kid I was thin, and that's because I was active. Like, I went outside and shit, and it just sucks. I wish that it just never happened and I just never gained weight, but I mean, it did. So I feel weird like bearing my soul like this, because it's not something I ever feel comfortable talking about, because I don't know, I feel like it's just with society you're told to be ashamed of your weight, which you shouldn't be ashamed of it. It's just how it is. You should just try to fix it. I mean, I don't want to say fix it. Like, if you feel 100% comfortable in your skin, then that's really all that matters. But I don't. Like, that's just the case, is I don't feel body confidence. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't, because like I said, I see these models, I see these other plus size girls at the mall, at the fucking park, and I think that they look bomb as hell. I think they look cute, and I think they look awesome, and some of them are literally bigger than me, and I still just like, I just can't see myself in that good of light, and I don't know why. And it sucks. It does, but I don't know. That's kind of just, I just kind of wanted to share my thoughts on it. I saw a couple people make videos like this, like my friend Loey. I love Loey. See, like, I always see Loey and I'm like, Loey is so fucking hot as shit, and she's so pretty. And I just wish I could see myself like that. That just sounds sad, I'm sorry. I saw Nabella make this video and she's fucking gorgeous, and I just don't see myself like that. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, my face looks pretty because like my makeup looks good, my hair looks good. I mean, not now, because what the hell is that, but you know what I mean. And it just sucks. It just kind of sucks, like looking in the mirror and just sucking. That's just kind of my thoughts. I don't know, maybe this helped someone. Maybe you resonate with how I feel and you see all these people and think that they're pretty and cute, but you just feel like you can never be like that. And maybe you're struggling to get past the barrier of wanting to lose weight and going till actually doing it. I don't know, we all have our insecurities. Talk about some nice things in the comments, but yeah, if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want more talking videos, chatty moments, let me know. Make sure you follow me on Twitter, Snapchat, and Instagram because I'm always posting really dope ass shit on there. Subscribe for new videos every single day, and I will see you all tomorrow. Bye!